All right. Let's do it. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Doing My Best podcast. Um. Okay. First, let's address something. I know I'm inconsistent, and I don't care. I really don't. Life's been pretty busy for a bit these past couple weeks, and I'm not even like gonna lie, like making an excuse. Really, it was kind of just like I kind of just got preoccupied. But I mean, this is the reason I'm doing this, right? I'm doing this for me, and of course, I want to spread those good vibes. But in the end, it's really just like just getting my train of thought out there, even if it's like a runaway train, just like just destroying everything. But but yeah, I've been doing good. I guess. Well, first of all, I hope you all have been doing good. It's been probably like 2 months, I think, since the last episode. So if you're listening to this right now, I mean, just like props to you for sticking around. You're a real one. Uh, so yeah, I hope you've been doing well. I hope things have gone in your favor, and if they aren't, then I hope you get the strength to kind of like I don't know, just do something about it. Just do something about it, really. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you don't want to do something about it, I mean, that's pretty chill too. Sometimes I don't feel like doing my homework, so I'll just watch some Adventure Time. But that's not the right thing to do. Everybody knows what they need to do. The problem is actually doing it. But yeah, anyway, so these past 2 months I've been chilling, killing. Man, I don't know how to break down these past 2 months to you guys, because like I feel like so much has happened in a weird way. Uh, you get some like existential dread where you think whether you think college is worth it or not. I mean, I'm having a pretty good time. I just can't wait till we get more in-person classes, because like right now, I'm in a period where like a little more than half of my classes are online, and it's kind of like okay, well, I'm online right now, so I'm like, whatever. I'm in my own space, so it doesn't feel like you're getting your money's worth. You know, the value is what you make of it. You actually have to put in the work and take things from it if you want to get the value. But like just it being just like online, it kind of like it doesn't help if you get what I'm saying. But I guess I'll just have to make the most of it. If that's what I'm worried about, I guess I have to get the value from it. That's what I need to do. I need to join a club. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Over here complaining about my tuition when I have to make the value, because you get charged for the things you don't use as well. Because it's like, if you buy a combo, you get the fries, burger, and shake. You don't eat the fries, that's on you. You can share the fries, maybe. Maybe you can share the fries. You can do something with it. But, if you don't do anything, that's up to you. So yeah, I got to eat those fries, man. Even if even if they're not very good, I got to do something. Maybe throw to a bird. Something to do. But yeah. Let's see, ladies. Let's talk about the ladies. So my college experience with the ladies, it's kind of like, yeah, that's right. The last episode I had was before college, huh? So let's do it. Yeah. So I guess I'll talk about college then. I mean, during college, I'll just be honest and say that it was kind of like the horniest period of my life for a little bit, for probably like a week or two. Cause I'm used to like seeing pretty girls every now and then. Maybe you go to an amusement park, you see more abundance of them. Kind of like, a lot of pretty girls. Those are just people here to have a good time. But then you go to college, and statistically, more women go to college than men. Cause I don't know. Cause men are busy doing other stuff like riding on the bed of trucks, off of motorcycles, stuff like that. Whatever. So so already, there's an abundance of girls. But then now they're smart. Now they're smart girls, for the most part, because they had to get to college. And then they're pretty too. Because, like, okay, you have the athletes and cheerleaders and stuff, but then you just have like people with heads on their shoulders, people that kind of know what they're doing. So that's pretty hot. So yeah, so for like a brief period, it was like, dang, like there's so many pretty people here, and I'm like, I'm here too. Does that make me pretty? Probably not, but I'm here. I'm not complaining. But anyways, yeah. So kind of went through a period where kind of like uh, a sexual renaissance. I'm still a virgin, by the way. Let's not get too ahead of myself, and I'm not complaining to be honest. But but yeah. So there was a horny period, but then eventually it kind of like became normal, I guess, to see a bunch of pretty girls. And I'm not saying I got desensitized, but then eventually there was kind of just like, okay, this is where I am. There's a lot of pretty people around me, but I still got other things to do. I still have these gains, stuff to work out. Oh my god, I can eat so much right now, man. I mean, when I'm in university, at least I can eat up to like 3 plates per meal. Um, Kind of 4 plates, kind of, because like one of those plates I don't really count since it's just fruit. It's pretty lightweight. But yeah, and you know what? I don't feel. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but I don't feel bad about it at all because like I've been exercising so much. Oh, you just gotta flex real quick, but no, really, like it's crazy. I'm on this program called 75 Hard, proposed by my friend Jacob. If you're listening to this, Jacob, what's up? I'll just let you know that I failed the challenge already. I failed it like 3 times, but I'm here again. So I'm restarting the challenge basically. So basically, the challenge is for 75 days straight. You drink a gallon of water. You work out twice a day. One of those workouts is outside. You read at least 10 pages of a motivational book, and you take a progress picture. Yep, that's 4 things really. So yeah, you just do that every day. Mark off the days consecutively until you reach 75. There's different phases, but I'm not there yet, so I got to focus on the first 75 days. I guess yesterday I had some. What are they called? What are these called? They're called flaming hot Doritos. So I kind of failed the challenge yesterday. So I guess today I'm on day one, huh? Um, I mean, the challenge has been pretty good to me because if I didn't have the challenge, I would have been depressed in my dorm, doing nothing. Well, not nothing, but like the program kind of like makes me do stuff. So yeah, exercise has been pretty fun. Yeah, I used to be fat, and now I'm just strong, I guess. I mean, I'm still a fat, but I don't like to necessarily call myself fat now. Now it's just normal fat, like the standard amount of fat. What's really funny about the situation though is that like when I was heavier, I didn't really like notice it. Like I didn't care really. Like I was having fun. And then now there's this kind of like a several inch gap when I put on the jeans, like the width. It's kind of like, huh? Like I guess I really did slimmer down, huh? But I guess that's a good thing, right? I wasn't really concerned about it when I was fat. Cause I look at pictures of myself during quarantine. I think to myself, dang, like I mean, I know I let myself go a little, but like I didn't know like it was that much, which is pretty funny. Because I was having a good time, or the best time I could. I mean, it's still a confusing time, but yeah, I'm chilling now. I guess we'll just see where it goes. I really want a bicep main because I always thought that was cool. Um, the fat really clings onto me. It really sticks to me pretty well. So whenever I get like a little vascular, I'm kind of like, dang, like that's right. But then I just like eat like one meal and then the vein goes away. One thing I did not expect, or yeah, I didn't expect when I started working out a lot is how swole my foot would get. Not swollen like it got injured, like muscular, like definition. Weird. It's like I'll look at my toes and I can see like little muscles and everything, which is pretty cool. Didn't really think about that aspect of my fitness, how athletic my foot would seem. It's pretty nice. I guess I'll have to like walk around with sandals all the time, show off my foot muscles. My thumb muscles too are pretty big, but that's just from playing video games. Oh, we're already at the 10-minute mark. I'll give it like another couple minutes, probably like 5. Still don't want to bore you guys too much. I mean, if you made it this far, I'm obviously not boring you, which is pretty cool. Or you're just a very good listener, which is really cool too. But yeah, I'm just chilling right now. Currently, I am in San Diego. I'm at home because I had to take care of some family things. I guess, screw it. I guess I'll just be honest with you guys. Okay, so a couple months ago, this is going to sound a little serious, so bear with me, but my mom was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer, right? And man, cancer's a freaking bitch. Cancer deserves the curse word right there. I mean, need I explain more? Cancer's cancer. Cancer has taken away some of my favorite people, like Chadwick Boseman. Dang it, he's one of my favorite people, but I forgot his name. No, but yeah, it's like cancer sucks, and now it's coming for my mom. Like hell no, dang. Like when she first told me, I didn't cry. I didn't cry. And I'll just say that I actually haven't cried yet. And it's really weird because I guess at some points it did feel like I was like bottling my emotions. But then at this point, it's kind of like, it's not that I'm not scared for my mom or anything like that or worried about her. But it's just like I know she can push through this. She's been a fighter her whole entire life. And if she's going to go out, it's going to be on her terms. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm optimistic about the situation, and not just some blind optimism. Like we've got some pretty good doctors. We already know that the cancer is obviously serious, but it's not a death sentence, if that makes sense. It's not at a point where it's like, okay, this is your estimated amount of time you have left to enjoy your life. It's kind of like, this is the situation. It's a serious situation, but it's not an end-all be-all. So there's still a lot of work to be done, still a lot of hope. So just got to take it day by day. Just got to take it day by day, man. Yep. That's what you always hear. That's what you always hear from the doctors. Or anything, really. Just going to take it day by day. That's all we're doing. Day by day. And it really makes sense. If you guys are avid on my Instagram, you know that I post a story every day. And at this point, I don't know if I'm ever going to stop, really. I've thought about stopping at the year mark. But it's really just become like a part of my routine, really. I'm really avid on self-reflection, if you can't already tell. Because self-reflection is so cool. You're just like, it's an internal dialogue. Because we tend to get trapped in cycles in our lives where we kind of repeat things over again. Personally, I have a cycle of procrastinating and tardiness. Those are my cycles. And the thing with cycles is that it's just a bad habit, really. It's a habit that just goes bad. Yeah. So all you have to do, self-reflection is really good at just breaking it down. I mean, things often are a lot simpler than they are to be. It's just that we just make things so complicated. But really, procrastination is kind of just like, it can be multiple things. It can be like a fear of failure. It can be analysis paralysis, just like you don't have the perfect information, so why should you start? You really just got to break it down and just like go forward. That reminds me of this book I'm reading. It's called Unbeatable Mind by this Navy SEAL. And one of the things he notes in there is when you're breaking down a game plan to achieve a goal, you have to have this fail forward mentality. You just got to go. G-O capitalized. You just got to go for it. And yeah, it's interesting because he says fail forward. You obviously don't want to like mess up intently, but you just want to start as soon as possible on your goal. And if you do mess up, you mess up in the right direction. It's like you're carrying a football, you're running down the field, you trip a little, but you get back right up and you charge towards that end zone. If that analogy makes sense. Which I think is really cool. It's like, you shouldn't have this fear of not being perfect, because nobody is. It's impossible. So it's really just taking ownership of your insecurities. You know, what's an insecurity I have? Let's label an insecurity. I guess I'm really hairy. I'm like really hairy, which, in my opinion, it's freaking awesome. But then there's back hair, so that's just like a different domain. Like even hairy guys know that there's kind of like a line in the sand where if you want to still be considered within the domain of society, you got to shave the back hair, unless you're gonna go in the wild, something like that. That's the line. But yeah, so hair. I mean, I've had hair. I hit puberty like at a really young age. I don't even know what happened. I still get voice cracks every now and then because I haven't grown up yet. I don't think I'll ever grow up, but yeah, I think in seventh grade I was the only person in my whole school who had chest hair. I was kind of like I was a little bit of a unicorn over in middle school when it came to PE, at least. So I would just take off my shirt, and then there would be like these little silly strings on my chest. I'd be like, okay, it's pretty interesting. But then there'd like be like other boys in there. They just like look, just they give you the side eye. No, honestly, middle schoolers don't have souls, so a lot of them will just straight up just like stare at you. They'd be like, yo, get a load of this guy. They didn't know we invited Sasquatch over to play dodgeball with us. And that sounds mean. I was never bullied in middle school. I had a great time in middle school. But yeah, like I stood out pretty freaking big. So yeah, okay. I know we reached the 17-minute mark. I promised I was gonna end it right around now. You know what? That went surprisingly really well. At least in my head. I'll probably listen back to the audio and be like, oh man, this freaking sucked. Nobody's gonna be able to follow this for even like 3 minutes. But you're here, right? You're listening to this, so props to you. Thank you. All right. Normally I'm gonna post on Monday, but today I just felt like I couldn't wait. But my normal schedule is gonna try and be Monday and Friday. Monday and Friday. I'm aiming for that. Today is a Tuesday episode, but like I said, I'm going to just start trying to just get them out as long as I can get them out. All right, I'd like to thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed your listening, and I'll catch up with you on Friday. All right? As again, do your best. Have a great week.